So meme coin is all about attention. Solana's got utility, you're building stuff on top of it.
Yeah.
A meme coin is attention. And we saw this with NFT communities. When people walk away, the attention disappears. Everyone's like, well, what happened to my utility? I was supposed to be doing this and you were going to be building clubhouses. And then they found out it was no.
Bitcoin bull runs aren't just market events. They're cultural explosions that reshape the entire digital asset landscape. With each surge, Bitcoin reignites the imagination of investors and creators alike, sparking a cascade of innovation and speculation. As Raoul points out, Bitcoin's rallies are more than financial, they're emotional, drawing attention to everything from meme coins to NFTs in a frenzy of excitement. Meme coins, in particular, thrive in this volatile environment. Their value isn't tethered to technology or utility, but to the cultural buzz a Bitcoin bull run amplifies. Like the early days of NFTs, these assets soar in moments of collective euphoria, only to risk collapse when attention shifts. In stark contrast, platforms like Solana seize the momentum of Bitcoin's rise to showcase their long-term vision, building infrastructure that outlasts the hype. A Bitcoin bull run doesn't just lift prices, it transforms narratives. It forces the industry to ask hard questions. Can hype-driven assets like meme coins evolve into something lasting? Or are they destined to fade away when the crowd moves on to the next big thing? Watch clips from Raoul's interview to gain more insight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications for additional in-depth content. Thanks for joining us again. Enjoy the video.
What are your thoughts on NFTs? Is that over?
So
The NFT PFPs.
yeah, PFPs are over except punks, apes, and a few others.
Do you still hold yours?
Yes. Yeah, my Twitter profile is a punk.
Oh, still is. I haven't looked at it in a while.
And so, yes, I do, because they're social identifiers. It shows you were early to the space, you've been around, you understand the space. It's an identifier, right? But that PFP business, it'll come back in various forms. NFTs as a technology can use for everything. Ticketing, any contractual term, OTC derivatives, you name it. So they're going to get used a lot. And I think Punk 6529, it talks about this may be larger than the underlying tokens themselves. Yes, because everything we do as humans has contracts. And this is, NFT is a contract, essentially a smart contract. So there's that. But then what's really happening, the big move in NFTs is high-end art. So that's Xcopy and Beeple and Fidenza.
They've been getting liquidity again?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because as people make money, the richer people get, what do? They buy art.
So
art is a long-term store of value. So if you ask any, go and look at any rich person in Manhattan, go and find a big hedge fund manager, say, where did you invest once you made your money? They'll tell you two things, property and art.
Yeah.
It's always the same.
How far off their all-time highs are they?
Well, it's different because they're priced in ETH and they're priced in dollars.
In dollars?
In dollars, some things have been trading for all-time highs. In
oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, there's several pieces traded at over a few million. So yeah, it's happening. I don't know where the Beatles are yet. Punks are obviously still lower, but they doubled in the last week. They're up 100% in a week.
Yeah,
everybody's starting to buy them. So memes, yes, we've had Doge and everything else, but this iteration of memes is something I've been talking about for a long time, which is, these are social tokens, these are community tokens, and this is experimentation happening in real time at massive speed. So yes, I participate, I own some memes, stuff like that, but really, what I want to see is the same thesis we had before. I want to see the down 90, and I want to see what comes out the other side. Like we're seeing it from PFPs. I think my guess is punks will trade at new all-time record highs.
Oh, really?
We're seeing it with the digital art stuff. We saw it with Solana. We saw it with ETH the cycle before that. It's the ones that survive, that have the Lindy effect out of these memes, and then who builds what with this technology and this idea that excites me.
Would you say they've acted as a good store of value or no?
No, not yet, but they lag. They actually lag because they follow the business cycle. So they lag somewhat. So you can ask that question at the end of the cycle. Let's see how they are. My guess is in dollar terms, they'll have massively outperformed because they will go from, I don't know, they bottomed at, let's say 25 ETH, and ETH was at 2,500. Let's say ETH goes to 10,000 and these things go up to 100, the multiplier's gigantic. That's why so many people make money out of NFTs the last cycle. because you get the double multi, like a call option on each.
Raoul Pal further explored the changing role of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, in technology and culture. He notes that while the initial frenzy around profile picture NFTs has faded, iconic collections like CryptoPunks remain valuable as social identifiers. Beyond collectibles, Pal emphasizes NFTs' broader utility in areas like contracts and ticketing, suggesting their significance extends beyond art. He also observes renewed interest in high-value digital art and predicts a revival for enduring assets like CryptoPunks. Pal believes these technologies offer untapped potential, with resilience and innovation shaping the future of digital economies. Raoul Pal highlights the transformative power of artificial intelligence, automation, and blockchain, suggesting they could redefine work, value, and community. As AI advances, traditional roles face disruption, raising questions about society's adaptation. Pal envisions a future where tokenized communities replace jobs, offering purpose and financial opportunity by integrating technology, creativity, and human connection into the fabric of daily life. Let's watch more clips from the interview.
We have got the elephant in the room, which is AI. We've got AI and the robots coming for our jobs. And that's just the start. And the disruption of this is total and absolute, right? Because human knowledge, which was scarce, becomes infinite. And everything digitized goes to zero in value. Everything. And that's what blockchain technology did. Block technology creates a digital scarcity. Because if not, you can create endless pieces of digital art, let's say. But now you can't because you've got scarcity. But AI is going to create infinite knowledge. So infinite knowledge means zero value for a law and accounts and whatever over time. And then when you can create robots, you can infinitely create as many robots as possible. So, okay, what does that role leave for humans? Forget about the universal basic income, blah, blah, blah. If you take the fact that humans don't have to go to a job for a living, we still want a sense of purpose. We want a sense of optimism. We want to be able to make money and we want to have a purpose. We're social creatures by nature. So once you see this experimentation, what we're seeing is a bunch of very online people who are wildly disconnected in the way I grew up, which was we would go to the pub and chat. None of these guys do. Right? Most of them don't drink, they don't socialize. They socialize on video, Twitch streams, or on X, or on Discord. So you need to connect people and their ideas and make you feel part of something. Now we've seen this model before. It's called sports teams. Sports teams give you a sense of community. If you grow up in Liverpool, you'll probably support Liverpool or Everton Football Club. And it gives you a sense of community and commonality with other people around you. That's what humans do all the time. We also do it with pop stars. We do it with music. It's a cultural phenomena. And music is a really broken industry where the artist gets like 20% of the revenues that are generated by them. So what we've got now is the ability to gigantically scale communities. It's something you've been trying to do, something I've done. It's Taylor Swift's economy is so big, it moved the Australian economy, the Singapore economy, the US economy, and the UK economy, that all the central banks mentioned it, right? But how much is she worth? $1 billion. How much is the Taylor Swift economy worth? Multiple hundreds of billions of dollars. You can't release that, but tokenization can. And then we can be incentivized to be Taylor Swift fans and generate merch and generate whatever, and you create this token economy. That's what this is all doing. It's the future purpose. We've seen it also in gaming. So kids hang out online in games. When I used to go to the shopping mall with friends and go and meet them, kids now hang out in Minecraft. And again, once you start adding ability to monetize this, you don't need to work.
Raoul Pal's observations on NFTs and their cyclical nature align closely with recent trends in the NFT market. In November 2024, NFT trading volume saw a significant rebound, hitting $563 million, a 58% increase from October. This resurgence demonstrates how NFTs, much like other digital assets, mirror broader market sentiment, thriving during periods of optimism and declining during downturns. Pal's insight into the speculative nature of NFTs and their dependency on attention is evident here, as the rebound followed positive market momentum driven by external factors like the US elections. However, as Pal notes, the NFT market is moving beyond speculative assets. During their peak in 2021, many NFTs were merely overpriced digital images, buoyed by celebrity endorsements and hype. However, with the collapse of that speculative bubble, the sector has shifted toward utility-driven projects, much like PAL's emphasis on the importance of building sustainable value within digital ecosystems. Companies like Rad TV are leading this evolution by embedding utility into NFTs and using smart contracts to compensate stakeholders fairly in digital content creation. PAL's thesis about the Lindy effect, that only resilient projects will thrive, resonates strongly. The surviving NFT platforms and initiatives are those creating real-world applications, reflecting his broader point that meaningful innovation emerges from the wreckage of speculative markets. This evolution showcases the potential of NFTs to transition from attention-driven trends to valuable, scalable technologies that underpin the future of digital ownership and creative industries. As we wrap up, do you think meme coins can evolve beyond hype and attention to have real utility in the future? How do you see the integration of AI, blockchain, and tokenization shaping the future of work and community? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, share this video, and don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.